Welcome, my friends, to a Lego review. This is the Lego Minifigures Series 26 random packs, which you can scan the back of the packs. There's on the bottom of the packaging, you can get the code, and these retail for $5 a piece. And as soon as these retire, which they just switched out, I have seen Lego stores and a few other stores that do still have these out there. I don't think they quite sold out as fast as some that I've seen. In some cases, it really does sell out pretty fast here. I actually need to get him in there. My camera autofocus, darn it. So, alright, so there are 12 of these in total, so let's get into it. So first and foremost, let's talk about this spacewalking astronaut. This is definitely the most intense figure. Here you go, get a big look, really cool. I mean, to get multiple of these would make a lot of sense, because just you get this awesome tile. You can check out my video where I was going nuts when I was building these. I mean, just this is like almost like a polybag build. It's pretty insane. This actually doesn't go up. It kind of comes off. So I don't love those helmets, but I love these tiles, and this build overall is just fantastic. That one's gonna have a lot of value with the some of the parts that you get with it, and then. So again, that is the spacewalking astronaut. Then we have the Imposter, which this is also a really... You can see this one having some sneaky demand, because you get all these statues. You get like 3 of these puppies in there. I don't necessarily love the figure so much. And it won't focus. Way to go. It's got this really interesting part on top. But these little alien characters could be high demand. That's a really cool back print. Kind of has a little bit of vibes that he's undercover and is probably one of the Blacktron guys. So it's kind of a interesting concept, the Imposter. So that one's for parts. Then what I would say this next one is the Alien Tourist. It's my least favorite. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, I get it, but I just, I don't know. It doesn't really do anything for me in any setting. I mean, I guess for fun. These are some really cool prints. Interesting feet. You do get some extra parts here. I don't really know what they're for necessarily. Well, I guess you could put it on the camera. But I don't know. That's probably my least favorite. And I don't think that one's going to be super valuable, to be honest, in high demand. This next one is really solid. There are other retro space figures out there, so this kind of pairs up with that. I should have brought it out to get it, but this is the retro space Heroine, and it comes with this French bulldog part that's really neat. And again, my camera won't autofocus, darn it. But it's kind of an alien French bulldog, so I like that, because we love our Remy. And there we go, I'll put him back. Alright, so I think that one's going to have some value, especially for this alien French bulldog. It's a pretty unique part. If somebody wanted to do like a whole farm of alien, that could be a pretty valuable part for sure. Then the next one I think is also going to be, hits on some things for people. And that is this M-Tron, the power lifter. So he's got like a backpack with a power lifter, and it like charges it. Pretty cool. It's also a really intense build. I love the M-Tron. I love the printing on the legs, the helmet. He's got a couple different faces, so this is a pretty awesome figure. It's probably one of the better ones overall in this set. That's going to be a high value one. I think some of these are really going to carry some pretty sick value. They'll probably double in price. once these are fully gone and cleared out. Then the next one is also in high demand. Great figure, the Nurse Android. And so this is I just love the concept that there could be a nursery. I mean, if you're doing, there are other sets that have space babies in them. So if you wanted to set up like a nursery for all your space babies, you're going to need this Nurse Android. And so this is just a phenomenal concept. And I love the bottle and all that kind of stuff. So really, really cool. Let's see, does she have two faces? No, just a battery packing back. That makes sense. So that one's going to be in high demand for the pink space baby for the win. There we go. And the next one, Flying Saucer Costume Fan. This is probably my other least favorite, although I will say he matches the tiling. By the way, all the tiling has this like space-like thing, so you could kind of create like a little bit of a space scene. So that's kind of a nice little touch that Lego did. This guy, he's got a cool face. I love that. That's pretty neat. I don't love this flying saucer face. It's just more of a costume. Well, it is a costume. I don't know. So it just doesn't do much for me. I mean, the print is great, but I just don't. These costume builds they're just not for me. What can I say? This next one is like absolutely fantastic. I think it may be, definitely top 3 in this. I don't have a lot of Ice Planet in my collection, but boy, I'm glad to get this because it's just so cool. If you look at, first of all, these shoulder pads remind me of kind of the Mandalorian. This is such a cool helmet. You get this flame blade piece, so it's a nice little build. Great prints even underneath, and then you have this really rad, robotic penguin something Ice Planet thing. So I'll take that all day long. So that's a great one. Really glad that it's really solid that Lego did kind of an homage to all the different sub themes within space. Then another one, and I accidentally got duplicates of this one. It's a nice figure. I don't know if I'll keep 2 Butlers. This is the robot Butler. Really cool. They have stuff in that pan. He's got a mixer. So apparently in classic space, they won't need to do any work. He also has this really cool bubble. Kind of a weird face. And he's got a tape recorder print in back, which is a little weird. But overall, this is just a nice, solid, middle-of-the-road figure. But it's a requirement for if you're going to have a space city. You're going to need a butler. You're going to need a nursery for future babies. You're going to need spacewalkers. I mean, I'm liking this. This is pretty good. The next one is into the alien style of theme, so the alien Beetlezoid, and this is also going to be a really good one. I think in terms of like the print and the color and just how awesome this figure is, this is a top end figure. So that you get these little bug things. I love getting the parts. So I could see people massing up this one too. This could be a really popular. Be interesting to see where the price has really gone or will go as it becomes more and more discontinued. Alright, next up is another alien. It is Orion. And really interesting. Kind of has that translucent feel to it. You get a really cool, the Orion shield, which is really neat. I love this club. That is a really unique piece. And really, everything about this figure just says unique. Written all over it. You only get one side of the face. Just really cool. So I don't know if it really has anything to do with space or anything like that, other than the fact that Orion is a constellation. So go Lego. Alright. And then we have the Blacktron Mutant, and this is definitely one of my favorite. I love Blacktron. I love this kind of punk look. It's got kind of an alien foot, and it's really cool how they did the molding on that. Get a good look of that. Look at that. Nice little back print. If I can get it to focus. And he's got the 2 arms, so that's pretty neat. He's definitely a mutant. And yeah, there's just one face on it. Yeah, because the back. Otherwise, the back would have gotten all screwed up. So overall, really cool figure. Just like that. So there you have it. That is the whole group, the full 26 series. So again, what I like this. You get 12 figures. $60 for the investment to get that many figures is definitely, to me, really, it's definitely worth it. And I'm looking forward to future CMFs. I'd love to see other themes. Boy, like Castle, I think is overdue to get a really cool theme. I feel like, we're getting Dungeons and Dragons. That's coming up next. But it'd be cool to get Star Wars and a few others properties. And they've left room. They probably could revisit this with another space line. So with that is all for this CMF review. Hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next Lego review. Bye for now.